go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Guerrero. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1.
Hey, here we go. Come on now.
Primetime money is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Goodness.
No balls,
0-2
strikes.
now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little
1 ball,
leery
2
of
strikes,
challenging
count.
guys right now, and I don't blame
Hey,
him.
have a good
Keep it
rip
down
up
there.
huh?
Hard liner toward short.
Make the turn, pick up the ball.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. Hey, no one
Paul
down here.
Haynes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Center fielder number.
Primetime money steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, here we are. It's the second month of the season, and this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. He's got himself another multi-hit ball game here.
Fernando Montoya digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Art Ibarra come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Hard hit. Second. The stop. The throw. It's there, and he's out.
Oh, love it. Well, by rights, this should have been an RBI single, but that's one heck of a play out there on defense. The run's still going to score, but what an exceptional defensive effort out there to at least get an out on the play.
Come on, baby.
Primetime money has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here.
Yep, definitely a fly ball situation for him at the plate. The sacrifice fly would give him the lead here in the late going, and that could be big.
Hoping to keep it tied, here it comes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while, and when he does, he can forget it.
And he has broken this one open as this is down for extra bases. 2-run score. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Fernando Montoya steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Guerrero is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Andres Castro stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up.
2 down now.
Jose Armas steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat. Turning points in this game.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Primetime money will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hey, let it fly.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he winds up with 3 hits, a triple, a double, and a single. Very close to the cycle, and they just could not keep him off base.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB. International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Primetime money will be our subject as he enters this one having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4. Primetime money will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
2-1, here it is. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Santos ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, with 2 away, you can bet you're going to get a great jump over there at first base. And he gets just that as he's going to come all the way around to score on that 2-out double. And that's going to give his guys the first inning lead.
Fernando Montoya will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's
The
go,
0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Coming to the plate now, primetime Money, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 1-0 delivery. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, you better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to pull a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
Here we go.
I still got to work a corner.
Hey,
Not
grab it
just
deep,
going to
big
throw
dog.
it
Here
right
we go.
down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the base. Fernando Montoya has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
First baseman number 17.
Andres Cabrera
Hey, come on, big
steps
dog,
into the
pitch.
box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, tie score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. DeMarcus Gonzalez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the
Take a
inning.
turn. Look,
This is a-
pick it up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Stepping in, Johnny Gonzalez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
No,
And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Sylvester is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Russell Bauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, come on, guys.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Primetime Money gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Hey, 1 pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging.
There you go, punt the ball.
Shot down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Primetime Money steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Money.
Here comes the first pitch.
Come on, baby, one time here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Hey, see you in
He's
the
set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He made it through the low minors with just that heater, but now that curve's going to need some attention.
Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Montoya, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning. Russell Bauer will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly.
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. So the lead runner holds on. Primetime Money takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A pause and the 0-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. And so a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Russell Bauer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Buffalo Bisons and the Columbus Clippers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, you know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting 8. He hit just under 250 over the span of last month. Not exactly a stat line to be proud of. it wasn't all bad, but it's not the kind of production that he knows he's capable of bringing to this organization.
Eric Mejia, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss.
Primetime Money will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Money.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time.
I got a ball,
Too
one strike.
often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope,
And he'll
that's a
look at
ball.
a fastball here that's
Nope, it's
close,
2-1.
but it's 2-1 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he
No,
takes
that's a
ball
ball.
four.
Take the bait.
So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with two away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands.
Fernando Montoya will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home.
Hey, any way you can. Any way you can. Here we go.
Two down, runners at first and second.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
Here's a high pop-up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Bobby Heller will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a quick out number one. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, Steve? Quincy Sorvala will stand in now. He drove in the other of their two runs last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, He'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task.
Come on, big dog. Stay
Now
high.
to
Let's
the
go.
plate, primetime Money. He drew a walk his first time up.
Time, Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Columbus is out in front, 4-2. Primetime Money strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First offering on its way. Hit hard towards second. That's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You think he was looking for a fastball there?
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Fernando Montoya will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
All right, get halfway,
Swinging a
halfway.
looper to left. And he can't track it
Fly,
down.
fly, fly.
Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Cabrera.
Andres Cabrera will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Bases loaded here, nobody out.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
A little bouncer.
Run it out, run it
He'll
out.
come
run it
home
out.
with it. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double. Marvin Wyatt will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Delgado has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Clippers lead it 7-3. At the plate, primetime money. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out.
Let's go, big dog. Let it rip right here. Hey, see it, drive it.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Ring your bell. The Clippers are victorious here. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He comes into the game sporting a slugging percentage over 600, so expect to see some very hard contact out of him in this one. You don't see guys with numbers like that every day.
Nathaniel England out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning. He's pitching relatively well, but ended up taking the loss. His team just...
Primetime money will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Money.
Let it fly now.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Carlson has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He hasn't had any trouble hitting away from home this year, and his batting...
Corey Presley set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score. Drill.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Primetime money is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Primetime money will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, wait for yours here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 17.
Stepping in, Brian White. He flew out in his last at-bat.
1 out, 1 out.
Chopped weakly to the left. Ramos ranges to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter number 5.
Nate Stacy steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there is now the possible tying run. Primetime money will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mud Hens are winners here, 6-2. Good night, everybody.
They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's been driving in runs nearly every chance he gets lately. Recorded more than 10 RBIs in his last 10 ball games.
Jimmy Quintero starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Primetime Money will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Sends that one out of play for strike one.